Hello, my name is Alexandra Prager, and today I will be showing you all how to reflect and rotate an irregular polygon. An irregular polygon is a closed shape that has different lengths and angle measurements. A regular polygon has equal side lengths and angles. Right now, I will be creating an irregular quadrilateral. I start off drawing one by using a great tool where I have the ability to input the angle measurements and side lengths. However, before I do that, I want to bring up a grid with an X and Y coordinate plane. I can do this by clicking Settings and hit Show Grid. Then I can also do Show Axis. Now I will click on Angle with Given Size. When I do this, a little description pops up which helps explain what to do. Select a leg point, vertex, then enter size. I want my angle measurement to be 90 degrees and clockwise. So then it will pop up on your screen. I want to click the Move tool so I can get my shape perfectly in the middle of my screen. If I try to do that with any other tool, it will become a huge mess. So to fix the mess you make, you can hit Delete and hit all of the points that you messed up on. So now that I have a 90-degree angle right here, the angle is B, I'm going to finish completing my quadrilateral by clicking points and creating line segments. To fill in my quadrilateral, I will hit Polygon and then click all of my points again. There are a few things I can do. I can drag and move my polygon now that I have created one. I can also find the measurements like this. I have to go to the toolbar on the left side and hit distance or length and then hit each of the sides. And they will appear as you click them. Another cool thing that I can do is I can find the angle measurements. This time I have to select 3 points or 2 lines. So I'm going to click 2 lines here, and then I'd have to click them here. But this actually happened the very first time because it's all shaded in. I can also hide my object, and this is great when constructing points and shapes. So I click Show, Hide Object, and I can click on the entire thing and it should work. But I have to click on each thing individually, see? Like this. And they all become a different color. They become a little lighter. And then I can just click on a different tool. But I do need these shapes and measurements to show, so I'm going to have them all come back by hitting the Undo button. Okay. So now that I have the side lengths, which I will bring back, I can find the distance between them easily with the toolbar, but if I didn't have the toolbar, I would have to use the distance formula 4 separate times. And the distance formula is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. A math standard says use coordinates to compute perimeters of polygons using the distance formula. So right here, if I add these all up, these will give me the perimeter of my shape. Another standard says draw points, lines, and line segments, angles, to identify parallel lines and perpendicular lines. So parallel lines are when they will never intersect. So this line right here and this line will never touch. Perpendicular lines is when they have a 90-degree angle on both sides. So now, the main point of this, and the fun part, I'm going to rotate this angle 180 degrees. I'm going to rotate this whole shape 180 degrees. I do this by going down to the bottom and clicking rotate around point. First, I have to create a point, and I can make this point right here. Go back down and hit rotate around point. I have to click on my shape and click on the point, and this is where I can type in 180 degrees. Hit OK. I can zoom out to show the transformation. So now I also want to reflect my original polygon over a mirrored line. So I'm going to create a line on the axis, on the y-axis, and I'm going to reflect this shape across this reflection line. Click on here, click on the line. This shows that with a 180-degree rotation and one reflection, these two new shapes will never equal each other. For me to get them to equal each other, I have to have two reflections and a 180-degree rotation. To prove this, I will create another reflection line, this one right here, and I will reflect it, and they should match up perfectly. And they do, right here. And this is the end of my video. Thank you, and I hope you all learned.